Remember a couple of months ago when the internet was overtaken by a romantic comedy so popular it was even rated above Attack on Titan for a moment? This show. Actually, that might be a confusing scene. Here's a better one.
向こう向いててもらっていい
Remember it?
はい
Yeah, well, I'm a bit late to the party, but let's talk about My Dress Up Darling, the pinnacle of romantic comedy and an anime that finished airing an entire season ago. Gojo is a kid with a dream, something that us weebs probably can't relate to. He adores Hina dolls and wants to create them, a passion and skill that his grandfather has been teaching him since the first time he ever laid eyes on one. But when he was young, he lost a friend because of this dream. She ran off yelling, "Your passion is dumb and stupid and cringe," and it stuck with him ever since. Because of it, he's been isolated. At school, he has no friends, and at home, he only has his grandfather.
新しい名刺
That is, until, like an angel from heaven, an Echigairu flew down from above and smacked her head against his desk. With that, his life was changed. Maureen was the complete opposite of him. Outgoing, sociable, popular. So in his mind, the interaction was nothing more than a fluke, a little special occasion that wouldn't happen again. But if that was true, we wouldn't have much of a story now, would we? Gojo had his dream, but she had one too, and it just so happened that he could help achieve hers. See, Maureen is a weeb, a massive weeb, and on top of that, she loves to cosplay. Problem is, she doesn't know how to make a cosplay, so everything she's tried has just kind of sucked. But Gojo, well, he dreams of crafting Hina dolls. And yeah, at first these dreams seem completely disconnected. But you see, Hina dolls require an extensive knowledge of sewing, and luckily for Maureen, Gojo has already all but mastered stitchcraft. I don't know if stitchcraft is a real thing, I'm just saying the word, but you get where I'm going with this, right? It's the perfect rom-com scenario. I mean, it's unique. No childhood friends, no accidental ecchi scenes. Yet, we'll give it some time for that one. But enough of that. Let's dive a bit deeper. While I was writing the script for this, I watched Giguk's video on the series and found that me and him had the exact same reaction to one particular scene. A couple episodes in, Gojo finds himself in a predicament. Due to a miscommunication with Maureen, he believes that he only has 2 weeks to complete a cosplay that would normally take much longer. To add salt to the wound, in those same weeks, stuff just seems to be happening all at once. To put it simply, he's just overwhelmed. This is where I, Giguk, and no doubt many others fell in love with this show. Gojo pushes himself beyond his limits, and as you watch him crumble and pull himself back together, you fall for his character. He's so much more than an awkward antisocial high school kid. He's determined and unwavering for the things he cares about. And when you finally see the results of his hard work, you really can't help but feel delighted right alongside him. His character feels like a real person with real problems, and that's something that I think anime needs more of. More characters that will take you on emotional journeys with them. Characters that make you happy when they're happy, make you cry when they cry. Characters that look back at you when you look in the mirror. That totally wasn't cheesy. That isn't to say overly motivated power fantasy characters aren't fun and enjoyable as well. They just check different boxes. And not to fear, Gojo is not the only well-written character in this series. Maureen is always unapologetically herself, and as the series goes on, you just get to see it more and more. And let's not forget, this is a romantic comedy, which means this, and this, and this, and we just get more as the show goes on. As My Dress Up Darling introduces you to more characters, it pulls you in. These fictional 2D anime girls grab you by the neck, put you in a chokehold, and don't let you out until you finish that last episode. And even after all that, they still manage to pull you back in for a rewatch. But if for some reason you want to ignore the story, the series still has everything going for it. The visuals are stunning. I mean, you can see the care put into every frame. The music sews all the scenes together, and the voice acting, well, let me tell you, the voice acting is fantastic in both sub and dub. I am genuinely telling you this. I think it's a show worth watching in both languages. It's almost like a different experience the second time around. You can tell that Cloverworks put a lot of budget in this, and it paid off. Every single episode is better than the last one, and if you love romantic comedies even a tiny bit, even an itsy bit, this show is for you. I will, however, let you in on a little tiny secret. This series has a lot of ecchi that the uncultured would call unnecessary. Now, as the cultured man that I am, I don't mind. In fact, I quite appreciate it. But if that's not your thing, just know that this show is so much more than that. It's also so much that, but it is a lot more, okay? I mean, it even made me cry multiple times, and I never cry. That is not something I do. I just don't do it. It's So, if you've been looking for something to watch, just know that My Dress Up Darling is the perfect mix of wholesome, degenerate, and sincere, and you won't regret pressing that play button. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, but only if you like the video, because otherwise what's the point of the like button? And we have a sponsor. It's me. I'm the sponsor. If you want to see more videos like this, make that beautiful red subscription button just down below into a sad gray color, because then you'll see my videos. And also you can hit the little bell next to it if you want to be notified every time. I have a lot of plans this summer, so look forward to it. And if you ever want to see me live, my Twitch is linked down below. I'm almost always live 3 times a week, so come say hi. See you next time. Deuces.